been any travel plans because of weather stopped?
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. I mean, tabletop Toastmaster. Get my job straight here. I am not a famous full traveler. My daughter, however, is. She's in the Foghorn String Band and is on the plane quite a bit. As we speak, she is probably sitting in Seattle waiting to get her flight back to Portland, which is her home base. I don't remember that I have had to be delayed in a flight. I haven't flown that often. And most of the time, I brave the elements. I've lived in Waterville all my life. I've had to drive to Wenatchee. I've had to drive to college. I've had to drive wherever I go. So I usually feel that I can brave it most of the time. I have to admit I'm not as eager and not as brave as I used to be when I was younger and more foolish. One time Norm and I went to Issaquah to be at Thanksgiving with his brother and our sister-in-law. It was a horrendous, absolutely horrendous trip. We owned a '73 Volkswagen Beetle. And that was the coolest car. We had the C-stripe on it, the boot tube, the sunroof. It was really cool. Why did we get rid of that car? I don't know. Anyway, but the Volkswagens never did have very good defrost and heat. They may be better now, but at that time they certainly weren't. So we're driving and we got into terrible snow on Snoqualmie. And it was so, the visibility was so bad. And so Norm's got his hand outside the with the window rolled down, he's got his hand outside cleaning off the windshield so that we can go. And every once in a while we did have to come to a complete stop and totally defrost. Once he was doing this on the windshield, it didn't last very long, I have to say. It was a miserable road trip. Thank the Lord, we were safely arriving at Issaquah, and Norm vowed never again.